YouTube, and welcome back to a winter wonderland tutorial. So we are using Glam and Glits sandals and salt water to do the base of this. Now I'm just going to ombre them. What I would do on a client's nail is they would already have the acrylic base on. I would lay down a little bit of clear and then I would go over with my sandals and my salt water or whatever colors I'm using to ombre. I'm using C&D Retention Plus Monomer, and I am using my Light Elegance number 10 brush. This is my favorite brush. I get these from Ken West. I'm using it quite wet here to be able to ombre the colors. I find if it's too dry, they just don't blend like they need to. If you're returning to my channel, thanks so much for coming back. If you're new here, welcome. I do tutorials and some reviews and some hauls. So check out my other videos if you'd like, and please give this one a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. So I have put a coat of top coat on this just so that the gel polish glides on a little easier. Because of the way this swatch is, it was just difficult to file. So instead of buffing it, I did just put a top coat on it. So I am using my Fusion Black paints, my Fusion Paints Black 101. And I am using the stripy Light Elegance Selena Ryden Signature Series art brushes. Before I purchased those art brushes, something like this was frustrating for me. Not that it wasn't possible, it was just very frustrating. I find since purchasing those brushes, they've just made the world of difference in my nail art. So if you've been on the fence about them, I know they're a little on the expensive side, but my God, they're amazing. So I'm using stripy and shorty both here. And I am flash curing just to make sure that nothing moves around. It usually doesn't with the Fusion paints, but it's just ingrained in me to flash cure. So I'm just drawing out my little branches, and I'm just here making sure that they go clear to the edge. Something like this, if you're going to do it on a client, you want to make sure you have lots of time. It's not that the design itself takes very much time, but the flash curing, by the time you get the design planned and the flash curing, by the time you get your product out, it is tedious. It does take extra time. So if you don't have the time allotted, maybe if your clients want to pre-book for something like this, that's useful. So I'm just taking my little daughter tool and I'm using my red 101 from the Fusion Paints. For art, if I'm not using Fusion Paints, I'm always using buttercreams. Between the two of them, they are my go-tos. I just don't have a red yet in the buttercreams, so, and I do like this red. It's a really Christmassy, bright, bold red. I'm not really putting these on in any particular order. I'm just trying to balance out the colors. Some of them I kind of wanted to come together a little bit. Some of them I wanted to be a little bit more on their own. And this is my white 101. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know that it is my absolute go-to white. I love this white. So that's what we're going to use to put the snow on the branches. And And here I am using the Selena Redden Shorty brush. So I've given it a full cure, and I'm coming back in with my Super Shiny, my Light Elegance Super Shiny, which is my go-to top coat. I'm putting a coat of that over everything. And then I'm coming in with the Light Elegance Sugars in the Snow White, and I'm just sprinkling it over to give the effect of a little bit of snow falling. From the time I've gotten these sugars, I haven't really used the white because I didn't enjoy it nearly as much as the others. But this time of year, let me tell you, it is coming in handy. It just really finishes off the design, and I'm putting it on top of the wet top coat. And then when I give that a full cure, it all just comes together so super nice. So I really hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's something that you can do in the salon. I really think it's quite neat. You can also use it in other seasons if you want to do like the cherry blossoms or the apple blossoms. So don't forget to like the video and hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you liked it.